Hello everyone. A very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officers Adda 24/7, the special YouTube series of your LRB subject in the English medium language. So, a very good evening, Purna ma'am, yes sir, and Resha ma'am, how are you? So today, as I have already told you, if you are new in this session, do not first of all forget to subscribe our channel so that when you subscribe the channel, then the notification will automatically come in your mobile. And in today's session, we are going to discuss about the various terms of the Indian Contract Act, which is very important from the examination point of view. And these words are very, very much important because from yesterday, that is 5th September, we have started the English medium batch. The timing is 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. So in 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. today, we have just started the this one Indian Contract Act. So that's why the terms are very much important if you want to clear your OR concept. Okay. So in today's session, I'm just going to tell you the words that is very important from the examination point of view. So that word is basically from the Indian Contract Act. Okay, so you have to keep remind that we are studying the words of the Indian Contract Act 1872. 1872. Okay, now what is valid contract? Valid contract means I will give you the one example, and by seeing the example, you can exactly know what exactly it means. So valid contract simply, suppose if a customer come in the bank and he want to open the account. Okay, the customer want to open the account in the bank. So the customer is offering that I just want to open the account in your bank. The bank is accepting because why the bank is accepting, because bank want to publish its the area, its jurisdiction. So that's why when offer will accept, then it is equal to promise. And in this promise, that in legal term is called agreement. And when in agreement any legal thing is involved, that is equal to call contract. That is a basic formula that we have discussed in the contract. So valid contract means the customer and the bank, they have done the contract with a free consent. They are well mature. The customer is also above 18. The bank is also an artificial person. So they are competent to enter into the contract. The consideration that we have discussed is already in a lawful way. So lawful way, it means that is called the valid contract. So the valid contract is that contract which fulfill the essential points of section 10, that is called valid contract. My point is clear to all of you. So valid contract, suppose if we are going to watch movie, you have taken the paid batch. So these are the example of valid contract. I think the concept is very clear to you. Any doubt in the term valid contract? Yes. Any doubt? Valid contract. You are purchasing the AC, fridge, TV. That is valid contract. Okay, so valid and section 10, I have already told you, that is the backbone of Indian Contract Act. So valid contract is fulfilling all the essential points of the section 10 of the Indian Contract Act. Yes class, any doubt in valid contract? Any doubt in valid contract? Again I'm asking because all terms are very, very much important. Yes. No doubt. Shall we proceed with the next word? Okay, that's cool. Any doubt in this word? Okay, so let's start with the second word. Okay, second word, that is very easy. What is void agreement? Agreement means, see the formula. Offer plus acceptance is equal to promise. Promise in legal term agreement plus law enforceability is equal to call contract. This is the formula of contract. So void agreement, it means agreement is this one now. So that agreement is not contract. It's a void agreement. So first of all, you have to understand what is the exact meaning of the term void. So the void means Void means basically that is null, no existence. What is void? Which have a no existence, that is called void. So void agreement, the agreement which have no existence, the agreement which is not enforceable, not enforceable by law, that is called void agreement. That is so simple. Are you getting my point? One example. And there are so many examples of the term void agreement. X is saying to Y that if you give this packet of drugs, if you give this packet of drugs to the Z person, I will give you 5 lakh rupees. So drugs is a illegal thing. The agreement which is made between X and Y is totally void because that consideration is this one. Are you getting my point? What is void agreement? We are not talking about the contract. It's only an agreement. The agreement, the exact meaning of void agreement is, in the legal term, the agreement which is not enforceable, that is called void agreement. In this case, class, suppose Y person given the drugs to Z person. Now Y is demanding money from X person. X is not giving money. In that case, when Y person will go to the court, na sir, X person is not giving my 10 lakh rupees because I have just give this packet to the Z person. What court will say? Oh, Mr. Y, please come in the jail. Oh, Mr. X, please come in the jail. And oh, Mr. Z, please come in the jail. So it means that they are the contract that they are doing, that is totally a void contract. So void agreement means from the initial stage. What I say? From the initial stage, that is void. There are so many examples. If anything I just said to you that is impossible, so baba, impossible thing is from initial stage, it is that void. So this is the basic example of the term void agreement. So agreement which is not enforceable by law. Simple. What is void contract? And try to understand each word very carefully. What is void contract? See the example. First of all, meaning. Void contract mean from initial stage, it is valid, but later on it is void. It's a void contract. It means agreement plus legal enforceability is equal to contract, but it is a void contract. I'm just giving you one example. Suppose I will take one person. Suppose Purna ma'am is there. Purna ma'am have purchased the JAIIB batch. Purna ma'am had purchased the JAIIB batch of English medium that is going to be start from suppose 5 September. Okay. Now Purna ma'am want to purchase the batch from Adda 24/7. Okay. Purna ma'am want to purchase the batch from Adda 24/7. It means the contract. She want to do contract with Adda 24/7 by purchasing the batch. So this is till now a valid one because she had already paid the price and Adda is giving the teaching services. Okay. But the batch is not till started. The batch is still not started. Now what will happen? The IIBF release the notification. The IIBF release the notification that from 1st September to 31st December 2022, no exam will be conduct of JIIB and CAIIB. What I have told you, IIBF just notify that from 1st September to 31st December, no exam will be here. No exam will be held. So now this initial, that is a valid contract, now it's become void. Why? Because the batch will be not go on. Adda have to refund the rupees to Purna ma'am because the batch will be not happen. So that is called initial stage, it is valid, and later on it become void. That is called void contract. Tell me, is that hard or easy? So you have to remember, initial stage it is valid, but later on it become void. That is called void contract. Another example I always give you. Another example of void contract. X person and Y person. Y person is, it's a sweet mithai wala. Y person is mithai wala. X order Y to give me 100 kg of sweet on 30 September. Okay. And X already paid advance, suppose 5,000 rupees to the mithai wala. Now on 25th September, the government order came and government say that all shop will be shut from 25th September to 31st October 2022. So in that case, initial stage the contract is valid, but now later on the contract will be void. Exactly. So from the last stage the contract is going to be void. That is called void contract. So you have to learn two formula. Initial stage it is valid and later on it become void. A best example, you people have just heard that Noida twin tower case. Yes, you people have heard Noida twin tower case. Anyone? Noida twin tower case. In the Noida twin tower case, suppose Nikkita ma'am have purchased one flat in the twin Supertech Nova. One flat is for Nikkita ma'am. She had already paid 1 crore rupees. But now Supreme Court had ordered that twin tower will have to be blasted. So in the initial, my contract was valid because I have already paid the rupees. I have already paid the rupees 1 crore. My contract was valid, but later on the contractor or the owner of the flat have to give me my rupees because Supreme Court ordered. And Supreme Court is just like a Salman Khan. Whatever I have committed, you have to fulfill that thing. That is called void contract. So I think that concept is clear to all of you. What is void contract? That is so much easy. Okay. So let's start with the next one. What is illegal agreement? Illegal. Many students so confuse the word illegal and void agreement. What is the basic difference between void and illegal? First of all, both illegal and void, both are void ab initio. What? Both are from the beginning, it is void. But illegal agreement is, that is forbidden by law. It means the law have boycott that thing. The drugs example, that is the illegal agreement. But if I talk about the void agreement, from the initial stage it is void. From the initial stage it is void. Suppose if the minor is doing the any agreement, so agreement with the minor to the other person, that is totally void ab initio, but that is not illegal. But all illegal agreement are void agreement. What I've told you, all illegal agreement are void agreement. Are you getting this point? All illegal agreement are this one. Tell me, are you getting my point? All illegal agreement are void agreement, but all void agreement may or may not be illegal agreement. I think that concept is clear to all of you. Yes, anyone? Any doubt, class? Any doubt? Any doubt in this term? Once you get all the terms now, the session will become very easy. And from tomorrow onwards, we are going to ask the questions. Okay? Now, what is voidable contract? It's a new term. What is voidable? Voidable means, suppose X person is there, Y person is there. X is a very fraud person. What I told you, X is a very fraud person. Okay? Fraud person. Now X person represent Y, that I have a two bungalow. Bungalow A, bungalow B. You want to purchase it? So why say that, okay, I want to purchase the A, but actually X have only one bungalow, that is B. Okay, X have only one bungalow. Done. Now what will happen? Why give 1 crore rupees for that bungalow to the X person? The contract is signed between both the person, that is X and Y. But later on, Y found that A bungalow not belong to Y person. So in that case, class, this Y have a option, because the fraud is done by X person. So Y have a option to breach the contract. So in any contract in which one party have a option to breach the contract, that is called voidable contract. What? Any contract in which only one party have a right to breach the contract, to violate the contract, that is called voidable contract. Any doubt? So if any contract is done by fraud, if any contract is done by coercion, if any contract is done by misrepresentation, and if any contract is done by undue influence, in all the four things, the contract will be voidable contract. That's it. Yes, any doubt? Voidable contract, any doubt, class? And those candidates who are new in this session, exactly. So Purna ma'am, I have paid money to the X person. So ma'am, I have a right to breach the contract and I can take money from X person because it's a fraud. The X has done fraud and I will punish that X person. Meenakshi ma'am, breach means violate, तोड़ना, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट को तोड़ना. सो सिर्फ एक पर्सन के पास राइट है कॉन्ट्रैक्ट तोड़ने का. इस टर्म को बोलते हैं voidable contract. That's it. कोई डाउट किसी को? Yes? Any doubt? Breach means to violate, infringement. Contract को तोड़ना. Okay, so I think that term is clear to all of you. Done? Next. What is wagering agreement? That is not contract, that is agreement. So wagering, in one word you can say the betting. Just like in IPL, if we bet that if Kolkata Knight Rider will win, I will give you 2 lakh rupees. Opposite party is saying if Bangalore will win, I will give you this rupees. So that thing that they are betting with this match in India, that is totally in India illegal. So wagering agreement, that is totally a void agreement. Exactly, Purna ma'am. Vijay view sir, coercion means to threaten. If someone is threatening me, Nikkita ma'am, if you will not sign, I will just kidnap your child. In that case, I have just signed the contract with the afraid, but I have a right to breach the contract because that contract was signed by coercion. That is called coercion. Okay, Vijay sir? Are you getting my point? So what is wagering? So one word you have to remember, that is called the betting. सट्टेबाजी, in English we say सट्टेबाजी करना. श्रीलता मैम, ब्रीच का मतलब होता है वॉयलेट करना, टू ब्रीच. ओके सेठी सर, वॉइड एग्रीमेंट बिल्कुल फ्रॉम द, देखो जो वॉइड एग्रीमेंट जब मैंने सर लिखा ना, सो वॉइड एग्रीमेंट का मतलब ही होता है वॉइड एब इनिशियो. ये एक लीगल टर्म है, मतलब ये अलग भाषा है. तो वॉइड एग्रीमेंट जहां पे लिखूंगी सर समझ जाइए, दैट इज वॉइड एब इनिशियो. दैट्स इट. Okay, Manoranjan sir, is that okay? So wagering, that is betting. But wagering agreement, there are certain exceptions. There are certain exceptions. Exceptions means that wagering agreement is valid. Can anyone tell me the wagering agreement that is valid? Yes, anyone? The wagering agreement is valid. Can anyone tell me? Which wagering agreement is valid? Yes, yes, tell me. Which wagering agreement is valid? I'm just giving the example. The lottery system is also one of the betting. Lottery. The horse racing is also one of the betting, but that is legal in India. That is legal in India. That is called wagering agreement. And that is the exception which I have told you, exception of wagering agreement. Is that okay, class? Exactly. Excellent. Okay. So this is the example of wagering agreement. What is contingent contract? Contingent contract means X person have purchased the health insurance from Geo company. Health insurance of Geo company. Geo company is promising, so there is a valid contract between X and health insurance company right now. So this valid contract is depend upon when X will suffer some accident or etc. That's when accident will happen to X person, then only the health insurance company will pay the particular amount, no? So this is the example of contingent contract when the valid contract is depend upon the event, and that event is uncertain future event. Uncertain future event, that is called contingent contract. Exactly. Okay, so this is the basic example of the term contingent contract. So today I just want to highlight these terms because these terms are also the part of your Indian contract. So from tomorrow onwards, we will do the questions of each act that will be study in the morning session, and in the evening we will do the question and answer. Okay, class. So those candidates who are new in this session, if you want to purchase the complete selection batch, which is going to be start from 12th of September, so simply use the code Y391. You can just easily get 81% discount, and this batch is the complete selection batch. My subject is going to be start from 19th of September. My subject, it's a new batch, and the timing will be 7 to 8 a.m. This is the timing of my batch. Okay, class. So if you are new in this session and if you want to purchase the new English medium batch, that is a complete selection batch in which you can get the test series also, etc. So you have to go to all courses. Okay, JAIIB, CAIIB. It's a English medium. When you click on English medium, click this one and put the coupon code. Click on view offer, put the coupon code Y391. It's the Y391. Click on apply. You can see 80% discount is there. And if you want 1% more discount, you can purchase through the mobile. Through the mobile, 1% more discount will be there. Okay. So that's all for today's class. We will meet you tomorrow at the same time, 9 p.m. Okay. That's all for today's class. Have a good day. Thank you so much.